Hi friends, this is JoyB from Ask JoyB, and this is the second video of the session, and let's see how we can move on with this particular session. Okay, so basically this is a question on how to set up Active Directory or a domain on Windows Server 2012. You can also shoot a question to me, and just you need to tweet at the rate AIKID support. So I will be happy to create a video or a audio for you to provide you the solution. Okay, so this time this is a video solution that we need to provide, and I will show you up how to set up a new Active Directory domain services on Windows Server 2012. Okay, so what I've done is I've already built the machine, and this is the server manager of the machine. I have changed the server name, let it be ADSRV01, which will be acting as a domain controller. A domain controller is a system on which we configure Active Directory, okay, on which we define the domain services. So it is hosting our domain services, it is going to host our domain services, so this will be acting as a domain controller. Okay, so first thing is we need to set up the network. So I will be checking our network is set up properly or not. So it should be a static IP. So I will quickly go to the properties and check the IPv4. So if I check this, yes, we have set up the IP address and subnet along with the gateway. Okay, you can also see we have set the DNS as same with the IP address which we have. Okay, so that means when we are configuring Active Directory, along with it we will also configure a DNS server on top of this particular server. Okay, so it's very simple. So it's straightforward steps which you need to follow, just step by step with me. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to go to the server manager, select local server, and then we will do quickly add click this button which is add roles and feature. From the manage section, add roles and feature, then this dialog box will open. Okay, then we need to select next. This is a role based and feature based installation. We will click next. This is the server on which we are going to enable this particular role, so I will click next. So I will be adding this Active Directory domain services which we want to enable. I will click here, and it will also push the additional features automatically which will be included as a management tools. So we will click add features. So it is added. We will click next. So we need to leave as it is, then we will click next, and okay, click next, and we will click install. So it will take some time to install, so we will see and resume the video once it is complete. So we can see the installation has been completed, then we can click close, and from this section you can see there is a notification bar and there is a flag and there is an action which is open for us. So from here we can promote the server as a domain controller. The libraries are being pushed, so we will click here. So it will open another dialog box. Okay, so in this particular video we can see from here we can create our domain. So we are creating a new domain, so we will be using add new forest. Okay, so why it is like that? Because there is no other forest on which we can join our domain. So let's give the domain name, which would be aiklab.local. Okay, so this is our domain, so I will click next. So let it be our function level at 2012, or you can drop down to the level of older version, but I can go for forest function level as 2008, and this one also as 2008. So so that my other servers, if there is any 2008 servers, they can also communicate with this particular AD. Okay, let me put the password here. This should be a different password which we have already logged in with. Okay, so we'll click next, click next. This will also scan the NetBIOS name. Click next. So these are the locations like database folder, which is in C Windows NTDS, and the log folder C Windows NTDS, and the sysvol folder, which is in C Windows sysvol. Okay, these are the three important locations which you need to memorize. This may also help you in case of recovering Active Directory. So this will give you a summary what are the things we have selected, and you can also save the script from here. You can view the script and you can save it. It's a PowerShell script which you can use later, so you can save this as well. Okay, in this time we will be doing next. So this is a new thing again. So it is checking the prerequisite of the system, that is this particular machine is capable enough to build the Active Directory domain controller. So this is a very good thing. So you can see all prerequisites successfully passed, but there are some warnings which we can ignore and go ahead and install our Active Directory. So we will click install, and the installation process started. So you can see now the machine is going to reboot. So you can click close and close here. Okay, the machine is being rebooted. Now you can see AIK Lab is there in front of the login administrator. So that means our domain controller is being created. So I will be putting our credential and log into this particular system. So now you can see in the server manager, instead of workgroup, it is now coming as aiklab.local. So this particular machine is now being joined to the domain and working as a domain controller. Okay, to check that, we can go to tools and launch Active Directory users and computers. So you can see the Active Directory is being created, and we can see the computers and the domain controllers tab. So at this moment there is one domain controller which has been added, that is ADSRV01, and if we want to just quickly check that we can able to launch our DNS as well, so we will go to the section tools and then launch DNS. So this will open the DNS console, and in that we can see this is our forward lookup zone. Here the AIK Lab has been configured. So hope this particular video has been informative. You can put your queries in just right below into the comments, as well as if you have any question you can also ask in Twitter, which is @AIKID support. And do like this particular video and subscribe our channel to see more videos. So see you tomorrow.